Did you know that alligators are older than dinosaurs? That's right. These creatures have been around for more than 200 million years. Alligators, with their scaled armor-like skin and powerful jaws, are easily recognized inhabitants of swamps and marshlands. They are survivors, having weathered the storms of multiple mass extinctions, a testament to their adaptability and resilience. These prehistoric beasts, who call the Southeastern United States and China home, are more than just apex predators. They play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. Now that we've set the stage, let's dive into the world of alligators with our countdown of the top 10 most interesting facts about these ancient creatures. Starting with fact number 10, alligators are surprisingly social animals. While it's easy to picture them as solitary, lurking predators, the reality is quite different. They actually have complex social structures, much like wolves or primates. They communicate using a range of vocalizations, from low-frequency bellows to high-pitched chirps. Alligators also use body language to interact. A simple raise of the snout, for instance, can signal dominance, while a submersed tail can indicate submission. Their social nature extends to their behavior towards each other. Alligators are known to share basking spots and large food sources, such as a whale carcass. They even exhibit something akin to teamwork when hunting, coordinating their movements to herd fish into shallow waters. So the next time you see a group of alligators, remember, they're not just mindless predators, they're social creatures. These fascinating reptiles have a lot more going on underneath those scaly exteriors than you might think. Moving on to fact number 9, can you spot the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? It's not as hard as you think. The key is in the snout. Alligators sport a U-shaped snout, while crocodiles flaunt a V-shaped one. And don't forget the teeth. When alligators close their mouths, you can only spot the upper teeth, but for crocodiles, it's a whole different story with both sets of teeth on display. Now, onto behavior. Alligators are generally shyer and more likely to avoid humans, but crocodiles, they're much bolder. And did you know that crocodiles can tolerate saltwater better than their alligator cousins? So the next time you're wondering if it's a croc or a gator, just remember, it's all in the snout. Fact number 8, what's on the menu for an alligator? Well, these robust reptiles are opportunistic feeders, meaning they'll eat pretty much anything they can get their jaws on. From small fish and frogs to larger prey like deer and wild boars, alligators aren't fussy eaters. They're also known to indulge in carrion, and yes, that means decaying flesh. But how do they digest such a varied diet? Their stomachs are incredibly strong, producing potent acids that can even dissolve bones and hooves. This enables them to extract as much nutrition as possible from their meals. So whether it's a fast food fish or a slow-cooked boar, alligators aren't picky eaters, and they have a stomach of steel to prove it. Fact number 7, did you know alligators have a natural armor? You see, an alligator's skin isn't just tough, it's a suit of armor. Their hide is made up of small bone-like plates called osteoderms, or scutes, which are covered by a tough, leathery skin. This combination creates a formidable shield that protects these creatures from potential threats. In the wild, this armor is a lifesaver, allowing alligators to weather attacks from other predators and even endure harsh weather conditions. But don't get any ideas about trying to pierce this armor, because beneath those scutes, alligators have a layer of fat that adds another level of protection. So alligators are not just tough on the outside, but they're literally wearing armor. Fact number 6, alligators are actually caring mothers. When it comes to building a family home, female alligators go all out. They meticulously construct nests made of mud, sticks, and vegetation, often near water. The nest is not just a simple pile, it's an intricate structure designed to regulate temperature. Why, you ask? Well, the nest's temperature determines the sex of the baby gators. Cooler nests produce females, while warmer ones give rise to males. Once the eggs are laid, the mother gator stands guard, protecting her brood from predators. And when the tiny hatchlings are ready to face the world, she gently carries them in her powerful jaws to the water. So, in the world of alligators, it's the moms who rule the roost. Fact number 5, alligators are long-lived animals. It might surprise you to know that these reptilian relics of prehistory often outlive us humans. In the wild, alligators can live for up to 50 years. That's half a century of sunbathing and chomping down on unsuspecting prey. But hold on to your hats, because alligators in captivity have an even more impressive lifespan. With regular meals and no predators, these armored titans can reach the ripe old age of 70 to 100 years. Yes, you heard it right, a century. Now that's what we call aging gracefully. So these ancient creatures have learned a thing or two about longevity. Fact number 4. Alligators are faster than you might think. While they might seem like slow, lumbering creatures, don't be fooled. On land, they can reach speeds up to 11 miles per hour. That's faster than the average human jogging speed. But it's in the water where they truly shine. With a streamlined body and a powerful tail, alligators can propel themselves at speeds up to 20 miles per hour. That's as fast as a dolphin. Their speed, combined with their stealth and power, makes them formidable predators in their aquatic habitats. So, if you ever find yourself in a race with an alligator, remember, they're quicker than they look. Fact number 3. Alligators have a highly developed sensory system. You might be surprised to learn that these creatures have a keen sense of vision, both underwater and on land. Unlike us, they can see clearly in low light conditions, thanks to a layer of cells in their eyes that reflect light back through the retina. But that's not all. Alligators have an acute sense of hearing. Their ears, located behind the eyes, can detect even the slightest sound vibrations. And then there's the sense of touch. Alligators possess sensory pits along their jaws, enabling them to pick up changes in water pressure and movement, almost like a sixth sense. So alligators are not only strong and fast, they're also highly perceptive. Fact number 2. Alligators are cold-blooded, but that doesn't mean they're cold-hearted. Being cold-blooded, or ectothermic, means that alligators rely on their environment to regulate their body temperature. Unlike us warm-blooded creatures who can crank up our internal furnace, alligators have to use the sun and shade to keep their cool or warm up. They're basically sunbathing reptiles, basking in the sunlight to heat up and diving into the water or finding a shady spot when they need to cool down. It's kind of like having a thermostat, but it's the environment that controls it, not a dial on the wall. So even though they're cold-blooded, alligators know how to stay warm. And finally, fact number 1. Alligators are the ultimate tooth fairies. These majestic creatures boast an impressive dental structure, with each alligator sporting around 80 teeth in its mouth at any given time. But what really sets alligators apart is their dental plan. You see, alligators have a tooth replacement system that humans can only dream of. When an alligator loses a tooth, a new one grows back in its place. This means that over the course of its life, an alligator can replace each of its teeth up to 50 times. Just imagine if you could do that, you'd put your dentist out of business. So there you have it, the top 10 most interesting facts about alligators. These ancient creatures are not only fascinating, but also incredibly resilient and adaptable. And that wraps up our countdown of the top 10 most interesting facts about alligators. From social behavior to sensory systems, these creatures are truly fascinating. Their crucial role in the ecosystem reminds us to keep exploring. Remember, there's always more to learn about these incredible creatures, so keep exploring and stay curious.